Cast going. What's going on, everybody? It's DrawDownKing. We got 15 minutes, 15 seconds, just getting started here, and we got to go 2 contracts in right now. No time to screw around. We are short 2 NQ at 18,199. It's coming against us right now. Got support at 18,200. It breaks 200. We could come down here to 65. They may try and push us back up. We got plenty of resistance on the upside here. We're also sitting on support. So keep in mind, we're not going to let this go too far against us, but we do have a reason to go long or to go short here. Right now, though, we're taking the short side. As you got just a few seconds to think, we don't have time to wait for a setup. You got to get in it. You got to get in it. You got to be ready. Let's see if we can get anything on the downside. 18,199 is our entry. 2 contracts short. Coming back in and playing around here at 18,208. We're trying to get a pull down. Ultimately, where our target be 18,165. We can hold the trade the whole time. If we get out of a trade, though, you got 15 seconds to get back in the next trade. So what are we going to do? Are they going to try and push it? Are they going to try and win it right at 52.10 on the E-mini S&P futures? 18,200 support on NQ. We don't have a lot of room to screw up. We're already down like $380. So this could be a bad Mondo trade here. This is not really where we want to go. Yeah, this is not good. It's Fed day. It's this day. It's that day. It's whatever day. But if I'm going to get back in short, I'm not going to get out. But I mean, because you got to make up that money, right? So it's 18,200. We are about 16 points against us right now. We don't have any more contracts that we can add. We got some additional resistance in 18,219, 25 and 18,224. We should have got out, but we would have had to get back in. We could have got in long and then got back in short again. This is the first time I've looked at much of really anything today. It's not going that well so far. Right, and we're starting to get that resistance at 18,224. We're just looking for some elongated resistance. Double top in here, as you can see, possibly on the QQQs and the SPY. We don't have much more room. We're still going to get back in, though, short. So we can't really just get out. When they get back in short, you got 15 seconds. So you got to keep that in mind. They did tag to 18,224, though, so that was not a good play. Sometimes I'm a little too far out on the plays. Maybe this isn't the play to get in, but, you know, there's a certain rule, certain set here. And now we're trying to get that pullback down. They did tag 18,224. Then we're coming back into our closer entry. We're at 18,207. That is the point of control on the volume profile. The top side, bottom side on the interest is 24 and 170 and 226. I believe, is that right? 170, 75, and 226. We've already hit the top green side, so we did run into resistance there. The top of the volume of point of control, the point of interest. All right, so not a good way to really start this session today. We got about 11 minutes left if you're following along out there. I wouldn't recommend any of these trades. This is just a practice. Right? What are you going to do? How are you going to call it? What are you going to do if you're in it? Are you going to get out of it? If you're getting out of it, are you getting back in it? Or are you going the opposite direction? If you're going the opposite direction, let's practice this shit. So we're trying to stamp at this area of 200 to 208.75 right now. And then they're lifting back up to 220 on this. See if 220 holds us anything. Very bad entry, though, right off of that. Looked like it was going to come up, come down. We got in it and went straight against us here. So it doesn't happen. We should have got out, got in, got back in again on the short side. But you can only work as fast as your reflexes and brain allow you. So that's why we try and do these exercises, just to keep our reflexes. Even if we don't do well, we do very poorly. It's just an exercise. we eventually will do well on this. Even if it's not today, it will be in the future. We may do very poorly for a long period of time on this exercise. That's okay. It may take months, may take longer than months. Right? Now let's see what we get here. Just had the algo come in at 350. And algo hasn't lifted us yet. The sell algo looks like it's trying to balance. So they haven't given a clear direction. It's trying to get a little bit more momentum to the downside here. You may actually get that washout. There just wasn't a great entry. And you had to get a little bit too much drawdown on 2 contracts. So it may not have worked out for a lot of people, just to be honest with you. Again, our target's 18,165. Entry was 18,199. And we're just going to keep holding it. That's basically what we're doing. That's our game plan. It snaps against us. We don't care. We could have took a profit out there, but I would get right back in. I wouldn't go long. I would still be going short. So let's see how far, if they let this move back into the upside. Already stamping out the area there of 18,19175. We're at 18,199 right now. It's fluttering up back and forth here. So may have should have got out there as well. But the exercise can be done several different ways. And this time we did not get back in the long side. Eventually we'll get to where I can reflexively do these. I don't have any rhyme or reason on what's going on, what's doing. We'll go back and watch some of these and learn from some of these moves. And got about 8 minutes and 21 seconds left. Still looking for that drop down to 18,165.5. We had one left up. We could have got in. We could have turned around and made a profit. Cooked a profit on the downside and cooked a profit on the long side. There's a couple different places we could have did that for, but right now we're going to get this music up just a little bit. And we're going to see if we still get this continuation on the downside. This 18,200 starts becoming resistance. What are you seeing? What's happening? What are you doing? And right now, still looking for this downside drift. Like I said, we could have took it off there. We would have had to got back in. We could have got in long. We got back in short or whatever. If you get back out and you get back in the same position within 15 seconds, why not just stay in it? Because you're really not going to gain anything by getting back in the same position 15 seconds later than holding it for those 15 seconds. So, see what I'm saying? Most times. So around 18,200 is our area. We got our entry though is 18,199. We're getting up a couple dollars here, but we're really not seeing the movement. Again, the target is 18,165. We got 7 minutes left. Can we hit our target? We got 7 minutes. It's 3:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got 7 minutes left in the real session here, going into the close. They're trying to run it back up against us 18,200. They're trying to get a quasi base put in here. Is a quasi base going to work, or are they going to reject it here at 18,200? They're trying to lift it back up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 candles up, and we'll see if this comes back in our favor, or if we get totally demolished on this move up. Quadro bands here at 206 to 208. Quadro bands are not quite holding it. That's trio bands. All right. So the trio bands did not quite hold it for us. We're still looking to get the move on the downside. Starting to run in the resistance areas here. As you can see here. Just needs a drop down. And you got a good ways down before you start getting into double and triple bands. Basically where the target is. And we could still lose here off these quadro bands, trio quadro bands don't hold up on us. And you're gonna have to see a pretty quick drop here. If it gets much above here, they could take us back up. We've got another algo coming in 1 minute to 355. The 350 algo didn't quite do so much yet, so you're looking for that 355 algo to come in and snap this SOB to the downside. Could have got some exits here. There's the 355 algo. It looks a little bit nicer than the 350 algo. Now, are they going to hold this shit, or are they going to let this shit drop? The 355 algo just hit. They haven't quite figured out how to digest this algo yet. There we go. And another algo is just hitting on this candle. They're firing off algos every 1 minute here. All right, and they did keep pushing that shit up here to 215. So now they're trying to lift it off, pull up 216, dropping it back down. We got 4 minutes, 28 seconds. We're down about $300. We had that 355 algo hit, and not too afraid of that one. Came back in here, got resistance, and we may drop back band. We're around the trio band, quadro band right now, coming down under 18,275. Entry again is 18,199. We're going to see if we can push it down further here. We got to break this 194.25 area. We got the middle Bollinger Band to 10 width here. Don't have much time left. We got a few minutes in. We got 3-4 minutes left on the market, and roughly the same on this. Got to put a conclusion on this here very shortly. Got a couple minutes to make this stuff work for us or not work for us. So they're trying to support 18,200 again. All right, 18,200. Quadro bands, trio bands, quadro trio, uno, dos. All right, so now we're trying to get back down here under the 18,200 area, and like to see what we can make happen here. It may not work for us. We're still getting some negative drift backs. It's 356. We got about 3 minutes left, so we got to dump this trade. This is going to be a single trade going in here. And there was a lot better opportunities here for us to take. Going to see this 18,199, 18,275. Are they going to grab it? Are they going to grip it? Or are they going to slip and dip it? All right, they're still trying to grip it here. Right? There's the trio band, quadro band support, the trio band. Trio band's been getting resistance in this area in the last several candles. You just need one good slip. It's going to slip or rip. And which way are we going here? We got 357. They're pushing it back up. They are getting the updrift right now. And looks like the upside's going to win. We're going to lose out. We're going to take it on the chin today on this one. We got 15 minutes, 15 seconds, still over 2 minutes left for us to go here. And we're just going to get right in and take this loss. Right? We'll see what happens. We got a couple minutes left. We got 1 minute, 53 seconds left. See if we hold this up to the downside, get a little movement on the drop, or we're going to keep in. Most likely, we're going to end up in the red. We have to have a very fast candle down. You got 1 minute, 40 seconds here. We're trying to get a little drop in on the resistance areas on the SPY and the QQQ. We're drifting back a little bit further. We got 129, about a minute, 15 seconds to go. They got to make this one quick. They could wash it out into close if we got very lucky. Still yet, we got a target of 18,165. Got about a minute, 15 seconds. So I got about a minute left before I got to get off here. Gonna see if they let this one settle out. Got about 45 seconds left. We're still down about $400, $420. 18,200 still holding for now. They have not let up on that. They've not really put a down candle in yet, the real massive down candle in. All right, we got about 30, 45 seconds, and we got to get out here. Doesn't matter. We may stay tuned here a little bit on the video, but we'll have to get out right after that. So appreciate you listening. This is DrawDownKing. We got about 20 seconds left. DrawDownKing. We're still going to let this one wash out, but we got to get off here. If we were to close it, so I'm not actually closing this trade. I'm going to continue this one in the video. We're down $300 and $400, $350, $400, and it's getting ready to cut off. Getting ready to cut off here. This is DrawDown. King. We're up. We're break even right now, people. We're break even. We're back again. We're back again. We're $300 up. We're $400 up. We're $500 up. Day.